So here's the request board, huh? I want to go up here. This looks fun. Oh, this is like the second floor of the village. I'm going to learn an unlocking charm, maybe. Aloha Mora. Proprietor. Welcome to one of the Cat's Grilled chain of premium inns. We pride ourselves on practically and pricing. Well, made plenty of money, didn't I? Oh, unusual. Your travel, I presume. I encourage you to take a nap at each of our inns, wherever your travels may take you. We're very proud of our deep and comfortable beds, and we hope you enjoy them as much as we do. Thank you very much. Look at your witness companion. There's something different about it. Ah, there's useful. The memories of all the travelers who stayed here have filled it up back up a bit. Gee, I never expected that. Why the heck not, Mud? It's a flipping mighty spellbook, isn't it? We best stay at as many of these places as we can, eh? I guess so, huh?
Oliver? Oliver? Huh? Mom?
Sorry for flashy camera.
You've done so well to make it this far, Oliver. Mom? Is this a dream? You must listen to me now, Oliver. You have to go to him, to face him. And when you do, you'll learn the truth. Promise me, no matter how hard it is. Him? Mom, who's him? Mom, what do you mean? He's someone very important to both of us.
But who is he? And where do I have to go?
It's all right, sweetie. You're already on your way. Don't give up, Oliver, no matter how hard it gets.
Mom? Mom! Mom!
Morning, young man. What a perfectly fine morning it is, too. Except, well, I hope. Excellent. You'll be on your way now, I expect. Well, if you happen across another cat's cradle on your travels, be sure to stay with us again. Clement says, see you soon. Right, Charlie boy. Back to that owl shop, isn't it? Okay. Mom. I guess I can't go up there then. Woohoo! There you are, dearie. You'll be happy to hear your clothes are ready. Tidy, let's try them on then, eh, Ollie boy? Sure. I'll just pop and get them for you, dear. Wait there, I shan't be a moment. Yes, ma'am, thank you very much.
What do you think?
Huh? Oh, that's trendy! You look proper sharp, Ollie boy.
Is it a little goofy? I mean, a cape? Don't be silly, dear. It hits you down to the ground. Thank you very much, ma'am. How much do we owe you? Whew, for those old things, don't be silly, dear. You'd be doing me a huge favor to take them off my hands. I mean, your wings. Really? You're sure? Woohoo! I can't remember the last time I did any sewing. It was an absolute hoot, dear. Think nothing of it. Alright, asks that you pop back and buy a little something from time to time. You'll do that for me, won't you, dear? Of course we will. Thanks, missus. There's lucky, Ollie boy. Looks like we owe this place another visit, don't we? We sure do. Now you've got some leopard duds, we can head up to the palace, Tiny. Time to go meet the king, huh? I'm kind of nervous. Oh, sounds like someone who's lost their heart or something. Yeah, King Tom. Well, there's Prince Jerry or something. Apologies, but everyone in the palace is busy trying to find the king's red herring. What? Welcome to the Ding Dong Dell. This is the road that leads to the Royal Palace. You're travelers, I take it. You must be in this clothes. Yes, we couldn't see the king. Ah, you're acting audience with King Tom, are you? I'd be more than happy to let you through. But I'm afraid that's just not possible at the moment. Huh? But why? One of the king's hapless aides has allowed His Majesty's blood pet fish to escape into the palace moat. That red herring is the king's pride and joy, and a highly endangered species to boot. I doubt His Majesty would be able to replace this one if he were to lose it. But what the aide of his was thinking, I don't know. Anyway, to cut a long story short, everyone in the castle is busy looking for the king's red herring at the moment. I'd advise you to come back another day. Alright, what are we going to do, Mr. Trippy? The palace moat, is it? If I'm not mistaken, that must connect to some of the rivers that run through town. Think you could have swum all the way to town? I reckon it's possible, yeah. Why don't we have a look in a few ponds in that, just in case? Can't do it any harm, can it? It sure can't. Gee, I hope we find that red herring, Mr. Trippy. Me too, Ollie boy. Right then, let's go fishing. Oops. Just playing around. Feel the urge to push buttons and whatnot. This is a pretty fantastic place. I love the music too. Such a breath has something brand new to play, you know? I'm just playing the same games over and over. It's just so boring. Look, Ollie boy! See that red thing over by there? I reckon I found it. A fishy friend. You better go and take a closer look though, just to make sure, isn't it? Me? Why do I have to go over there? Well, who else is going to do it? Freddy the Fish Inspector? Come on, just hop on the rickety-looking bits of wood. You'll be fine. Oh, gee. Alright, I guess I'll try. Hup, two, hup, two. Yep, there he is. Ah! There goes, he got away! Sorry. He's a lonely one, alright. I think he went off towards the palace, Ollie boy. After him. So I guess we're going back to the palace now. Is that all we had to do in here? What's this place? Wait. Okay, it's that place again. I love the cat people, like the Xyz from Fairy Tail. Hey, treasure chest. I love it. This is the king's favorite fish, huh? Tidy, that's a red herring if ever I saw one. Now we can get ourselves an audience with the king. Let's head back and see that Pentecost, shall we? What's this, though? Oh, some kind of... Oh, what? Hey, what's up with you, man? Look a bit paler, you do. Huh? You're giving this to me? Wow. Oh, fancy that! That's a place for the wizard's companion, that is! What's this little squirt doing with it? I'm sorry, I can't hear you. Do you think you can't speak? Nah, that's not it, man. If I'm not very much mistaken. Yep, must be. Did you figure something out, Mr. Trippy? That's blur he just gave you. Give it a try, early boy. You'll soon see. Well, alright then. Thank goodness, it worked! Jeepers creepers, he can talk! Of course I can talk, silly. You cast spirit medium on me, didn't you? So that's what it does, huh? You mean to tell me you cast a spell without knowing what it did? What kind of a wizard are you? For future reference, spirit medium lets you speak to the spooky spirits of the dead. Like me! So I was right. That's right, you're a flipping ghost, isn't it? A ghost? Jeepers! You mean to tell me that ghosts really exist? Of course they do. Wizards see them all the time. I was the wizard too once, you know. But thanks to that idiot, the Dark Djinn, there aren't too many wizards left. So when I saw you, I thought I'd better hand that page over. You're the first wizard I've seen in I don't know how long. Jeepers, can I really keep it? Of course, it's the least I can do to say thanks for looking after my book. Your book? Nah, you got your wires crossed, Sunshine. That's not a book, that is. Who are you, anyway? Me? I'm Horace, although you probably know me better as the Sage of Ages. Hang on a sec. Would I believe a little midget like you is the Sage of Flipping Ages? You are calling a midget, Pipsqueak. I'm a fairy, isn't it? I'm supposed to be this size, cheeky little. You're called Ollie, are you? And you're on a journey in our world? Yeah. Maybe I'll go on a little journey myself. I haven't taken a look around our world for a long time. Right. I'm heading south to the desert. Hopefully you'll meet again at the town down there. See you soon. Okay. Alright. That was a nifty little find there. You again. I'm afraid we still haven't located King Tom's pet. This is what you mean. The king delivered the king's fish back to him, sir. Is that... Goodness, I know the real scarlet tones of the king's blood red herring anywhere. Well, I'll be. I looked at me, he must have swum out through the sewers into town like... That's so. Must let the other guards know right away. If I remember rightly, you were... That's right, we need to see the king. Yes, of course, but with him in his current state... What's that? Nothing up, is there? You could say that. Did I mention that the person charged with caring for the king's red herring just let it escape? Everyone in the palace has grown terribly lax of late. So lax that we need to enlist the help of passing travelers, as you know only too well. Probably shouldn't be telling you this, but the king himself has been indolence personified, and it seems to be rubbing off on his subjects. Indolence? Is that like laziness? I'm afraid so. Perhaps being reunited with his blood red herring will give him the boost he needs. In you go. Tidy, right to see the king. Come on, early boy.
A pleasure to meet you, Your Majesty.
So it was you who delivered one's treasure back to one?
That's right.
Yes, Your Majesty.
And you wish for a prize?
Go on, man. Ask him.
Come now, don't be shy.
Well, Your Majesty,
Out with it now!
we need your wand.
One's wand. Mine. Huh? What did you say?
Crikey.
That smell. Could it be?
That's right, Your Majesty. He's not from our world. He's the one whose power freed me from my prison.
What? You mean he broke his spell? This little boy?
Yes.
Do you understand what you're saying, Fairy?
You have to
Once you defy him, there's no turning back.
I know, but...
But what precisely?
Well, you know, he might be able to...
It's not one's concern. You may not have the wand. Now be gone.
Does that mean no wand, Mr. Drippy?
Looks like it.
So how do we get the wand now?
Something wasn't quite right about our royal friend. Broken-hearted he is, or I'm broken-headed.
The king is?
Lacking enthusiasm, it looked like. And because he's broken-hearted, the whole kingdom's being dragged down with him.
What are we waiting for? Let's go find the piece of heart he's missing.
Blimey, you don't need much encouragement, do you?
Guards of the town was short on enthusiasm too, huh? Indeed he was, honey boy. Like I say, I reckon the king's broken heartedness is dragging everyone else down with him. But the other guard gave us some of his enthusiasm to help his friend. We should go ask him for some more. No, man. I'm not doing that. There's a very important rule about borrowing pieces of people's hearts. There is? What is it? Well, you can't go taking the same piece of heart from the same person twice, see? When it'll scoop off the top, it's not safe to borrow. Gee, I didn't know that. I'll be sure to be real careful from now on. So what do we do, Mr. Drippy? We travel the town for someone else with... Get up and go to plenty, isn't it? It's a sleepy old place, but there's bound to be someone somewhere. The problem is where? It's not exactly village size after all. You might even say it's proper massive. I guess it kinda is, huh? It's something of a quandary, are we? Flipping heck, man! Don't scare me like that! Hi, Mr. Tellingstone. You seem perplexed, my young friends. I thought you might benefit from a dose of my expensive knowledge. Thanks, that's real nice of you. You see, we need to borrow a piece of somebody's heart, but we don't know how to find one. Elementary, my dear Olive. In times like these, just look to your locket. How do you mean? Well, not only can it carry pieces of heart, the locket is also extremely sensitive to their proximity. It will glow when they are nearby. Tidy, so I can use it to track down some enthusiasm then, isn't it? Allow me to tell you a little more about that locket of yours. You will see that it has a habit of glowing brightly from time to time. This is how it reacts in the presence of those who possess one of the heart's virtues in abundance. Incidentally, those with pieces of heart to spare will also glow a verdant green on the mini-map on the top right of your screen. Neato! It will not serve to tell you which of the virtues the subject has access, but it should still prove exceedingly useful to you nonetheless. I just know it will! Now, sally forth and seek ye your piece of heart, young adventurer. Thank you so much, Mr. Tellingstone, sir! And if ever you find yourselves in need of knowledge again, you may consider me wholly at your service. Farewell for now, friends. Right, Molly boy, let's have a look around for someone with a drop of enthusiasm to spare then, shall we? If your locket glows up all of a sudden, we know we're on the right track. Got it, let's go, Mr. Drippy. So people on the map will be glowing green. Well, we just gotta follow the star, as always. Oh, hello. Still not quite pretty enough. Doing a bit of decorating, is it? Well, I always say you can't beat a flower or two. Brighten things up, no end they do. Clever of you. I was just thinking about using some flowers. I'm trying to make my doorway prettier, you see. You are? What kind of flowers are you thinking of using? Well, I want something nice and bright, and I'll need some fresh, clean water to get them, too. Yeah, I know, you can help me. Can you spare the time, pretty please? Okay. Thank you, you're a perfect gentleman. I need to bring me 2 plain swart flowers and 2 balls of spring water, alright? Yes, ma'am. Oh, but where can we find them? Yes, either can be purchased from the shops. You have to go look for them out among the rolling hills. Yeah, don't worry. They positively twinkle. I dare say you've seen twinkling spots on the ground outside town, haven't you? Be sure to investigate them when you stumble upon one. You'll find all manner of precious things. And one more thing. Once you forage from a particular spot, it won't twinkle as it did before. But never fear. Both its produce and its twinkle will return in time. Got it. Thank you, man. We'll head out of town and keep our eyes peeled for some of these, twinkles. Honey, let's go foraging then, shall we? Thank you very much. You're a pair of perfect little gentlemen. So, do we have to do that now? Is that our new task? Look, Mr. Drippy, the locket, it's glowing! Tidy, there's someone right about here with a piece of heart to spare, isn't it? Hey, little boy. And the only person right about here is him! Look at him, bud. He can barely stand still, he's so eager. Jackpot! I mean, you think he has some enthusiasm to spare? That I do, my lad. I bet my lantern on it. Let's go and get it, shall we? Do you, saucepan head? I don't suppose you fancy doing us a favor, do you? Hey, stop distracting me! I'm busy! Busy? What are you busy doing exactly? Protecting town from the mice, of course! Mice? Oh yeah! I remember hearing about the mice who lived in Ding Dong Dell. Those mice are a menace. They're always running around, getting up to no good. But the grown-ups are too lazy to do anything about it. Most of them hardly notice when the mice steal things, and the ones that do don't seem to care. Well, Tommy Stout's not going to stand for it. I know the mice all live down in the well, so I'm standing guard here. Any mouse that comes this way is in for a battering. Well, you're right about this one. He's pressing with enthusiasm. Over to you, Audie boy. What are you talking about? Well, King Tom seems to be really short on enthusiasm right now. And that's where you come in, Tommy boy. You got loads of the stuff. If we gave something to King Tom, the whole town would sort of quick start. Yeah, so we were wondering if you could share some of your enthusiasm with us. Of course, I'd do anything to help the king. Thanks, Tommy. Well, that's easy enough. Wow, that was strange. Well, now I know what magic feels like. Strange? What do you mean? Well, the wizarding types aren't useful to see, Ollie boy. They don't know what to make of them half the time. So does this mean King Tom's going to be alright now, Oliver? Yes, and once the king's back to normal, everyone else should start feeling better too. That's right, bud. Your enthusiasm is going to put the spring in everyone's step, isn't it? That's great to hear. Until then, though, I better stay here and keep an eye out for mice. Alright, see you later, Tommy. Nice castle though, huh? Talk to the throne room, eh? Nice music. Should I say music? Yeah, you again. He's the 14th. One is becoming rather tired of these constant interruptions. Sorry, Your Majesty. Just we have something for you. Yeah, we picked it out specially for you, Catface. We'll get rid of that tiredness of yours in no time. Give you a new lease of life. Well, strong teeth, glossy fur. I'm not sure that's... Oh yeah, that sounds just the ticket. This accursed fatigue will be the death of one. Dealing with all these visitors has taken its toll. Not to worry, Your Majesty. A little bit of enthusiasm is all you need, isn't it?
So, do you think it worked?
Let's see, shall we?
What the devil was one up to?
Your Majesty, please tell us you're back to your old self.
Eh? Why, one is 10 times more energetic than one has ever been, but one feels different somehow.
This is your doing, is it not? Then you must be rewarded. Your Majesty, it seems that these brave adventurers have lifted the curse that was placed upon you.
What? Is this true?
Yes, Your Majesty. It appears that you were cursed with a lack of enthusiasm.
Is that so? One certainly didn't feel oneself for a while there. It seems one is in your debt.
What do you claim as the prize, Tiny, you know what to ask for, isn't it, Tiny boy? Oh, sure, we need a magic wand, Your Majesty. Is that so? Strangely, one feels as if one has had this conversation before. No one thinks of it. There is one prized very highly as a kitten hidden away safely in one's bed chamber. There is, eh? And one would be willing to part with it, but one will have to find it first. Return later on and one shall present it to you. Jeepers, thank you very much, Your Majesty. So, boy, if you are in search for a wand, can one take it that you are perhaps a wizard? Indeed he is, Your Majesty. Shiny new apprentice wizard who doesn't exactly know much magic yet. Is that so? Then let one provide you with a spell or two. One's wand will be of little use without spells to cast after all. Really, Your Majesty? That's so kind of you. Thank you very much. You must enjoy the spells that inspired one so much in one's younger days. One that unlocks things, and one that restores things to their former glory, eh? What did you use to get up to with these, Your Majesty? Yeah, none of your business, Fairy. Now, boy, you travel with the familiar, do you not? One has sent word to the Quartermaster's store down in the town that you're to be given permission to shop there. The Quartermaster's store? What kind of place is that, Your Majesty? You are sure that you are an adventurer? One cannot help but fear for the safety of such an innocent. No matter, the Quartermaster's store provides weapons and equipment for the use of familiars. One might go and browse the products on offer while one seeks out one's wand, We sure will, Your Majesty. Thank you very much. Now one has plenty to attend to. Come and present yourselves to one again in a short while. Aye, it's just mini quest after mini quest, ain't it? Isn't it? Why do you need a hallway this big? Seriously. Whew. I only got 5 minutes of camera left, so I'm just gonna end it here. Next time we will visit the Quartermasters. Bye-bye.